Closing in on game time at PNC Park. The Cubbies and Buccos, next. Now from the home of the Pirates since 2001, a spectacular view there of PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. They'll square off against a guy who's very quietly become one of the better left-handed starters out there, as you see the numbers for the veteran Wandy Rodriguez. Justin Ruggiano will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. So the Cubs have the leadoff man on base, but before we get any further, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Junior Lake will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Sanchez won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. The throw to third. And he'll make it over to third base safely. The Cubs have runners at first and third now to start the inning.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Starlin Castro will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Come on, Pirates!
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Line hard to center field. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Tabata is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Wellington Castillo will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's Walker for 1. On to Sanchez, and it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. They'll go to work against a guy who's bounced around a bit, the hard-throwing right-hander Edwin Jackson. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. On the ground down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Roberts retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Jose Tabata will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Two pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third,
Andrew McCutcheon will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Donnie Murphy leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
In there, strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Ryan Roberts will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. But you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Nate Scherholz will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
Edwin Jackson will stand in. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates 0. And there is Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
And there's ball one.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That is a big league hanging slider right there. Not real good location either, and he drills this one. He'll wind up on second here as he pulls in with a leadoff double.
Neil Walker will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. There's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1. For Alvarez, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. And he gets ahead 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Gabby Sanchez will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First offering on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now another pitch taken by Sanchez as he's got it to 2-0 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Ball 4. Jordy Mercer will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Let's go, Pirates!
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. Justin Ruggiano will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
The third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Junior Lake will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Come on.
Let's go, Pirates. Come on, Pirates.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Tabata has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Wandy Rodriguez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Rodriguez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled straight back. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Win, Pirates, come on. Here we go.
Now a ball pulled softly toward the right side of the field. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well, that's a nice job there at first. He takes it on 1 hop. Probably has time to do it himself, but he'll flip it to his pitcher instead.
Marte.
Starling Marte will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Hit hard right to Rizzo at first. And he's been a busy man here this half inning. 2 away now.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Jose Tabata will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Sherholtz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing happened in that half inning against Edwin Jackson. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Anthony Rizzo.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Wellington Castillo will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Get the double play.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And no shot there for Alvarez. It's past him, a fair ball. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Donnie Murphy will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
We'll let it score here, all right?
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, fire it.
And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Let's kill the inning right here.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Ryan Roberts will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Nate Scherholz will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, that's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Edwin Jackson will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Stop right here.
Too low, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Come on, stop him, Cole.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Two down, right here. Right now.
Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4.
And on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate. So he grooves this one and winds up costing him.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Got nothing, Scott.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. Three runs already home here. The 2-2 coming. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates nothing. Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And he's set down, one away.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Let's go, Kaya, come on.
In there, 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Come on.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
The 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Neil Walker waits on deck. The 3-1 is on the way. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Neil Walker will try it again, set down on strikes his first time.
Here we go.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Come on, Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Edinson Volquez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Junior Lake will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Left fielder, Junior Lake.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And he lays off for ball one. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
That is such a fluid swing for a young ball player. He's just all over this pitch. Drives it right back where it came from for a base hit.
Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And he won't buck one either. It's 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Get him doubled up, man.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to take it is Tabata, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. McCutcheon is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
One thing about playing in this ballpark, there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So, he uses a quick jump and a good late burst to flag this one down.
Wellington Castillo will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Marte is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. Russell Martin will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Sherholtz will wait on it. One down. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Gabby Sanchez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Jordy Mercer will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0. Donnie Murphy will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. And he takes a cold strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Ryan Roberts will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And Tabata has it for out number 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Nate Scherholz will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Popcorn! Get your popcorn here!
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Come on now, let's get a K right here!
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Water!
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The pitcher, number 36.
Edwin Jackson get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Get the easy out!
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. For Scherholz, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Josh Harrison is out of the dugout as a pinch hitter, so that means the end for Edinson Volquez.
Josh Harrison.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Scherholz is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Starling Marte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get one run off him.
Jose Tabata will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now the 1-0. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Wilson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Justin Wilson.
Justin Ruggiano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Junior Lake will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Starlin Castro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Go back to Iowa.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Andrew McCutchen will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Nobody out, runner on first. McCutchen holds on base, and here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here we go.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Neil Walker.
Neil Walker will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. And now third base coach Nick Leyva is going to wave him on home. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Russell Martin will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. And that misses inside 1-0. Now for Walker, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base.
Here we go.
3-0 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And now, the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Gabby Sanchez will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Runs on the board.
Hot one.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the call's gone out. That's going to be all for Edwin Jackson. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Blake Parker is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Blake Parker.
Jordy Mercer will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Travis Snyder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Travis Snyder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Come on, Travis.
Fouled back. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Cub error, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Jared Hughes will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jared Hughes.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Rizzo.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good pitch there as he has to fight this one off to the left, and the count moves to 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Wellington Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. The pitch. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed fouled off to the right. It's 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Donnie Murphy will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Out here.
And this will be fouled away. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Sliced down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. He'll try again, 1-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Starling Marte will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Carlos Villanueva will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Jose Tabata will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here he comes on 2-2. Runners on the move for second. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Then a spot like this where you have to have a base runner, you got to make sure you're swinging at strikes. By rights, he should be on first right now because that was ball 4.
Pedro Alvarez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Neil Walker would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Sherholtz retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ryan Roberts will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Ryan Roberts.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys, and that's just what they've done.
Nate Scherholz will dig in. He doubled his last time. And here's the first pitch. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first, and Scherholz is retired for the second out. Ryan Sweeney will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Tabata is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they still lead this one 4-2. Jose Veras is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 41, Jose Veras.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And that misses 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And Roberts will get him easily at first. 1 gone.
And up by 2 here in the ninth, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Russell Martin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Swing and a high chopper. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Gabby Sanchez is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Edwin Jackson in line for the victory, barring a late turnaround. And now another pitch taken by Sanchez as he's got it to 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And that's over. 2-1. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Boy, they have not been able to keep him off base. He's got 3 of their 6 hits so far, and he's single-handedly keeping him in the ballgame.
Jordy Mercer will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. It's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Edwin Jackson. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-2. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Edwin Jackson. His record is now 1-0. The save to Jose Veras. The loss goes to Wandy Rodriguez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.